Hi, this is Meg. This is my 3-acre homestead. I just thought I'd give you a little tour of my garden today before the fall sets in and things don't look quite as fresh and bright. I thought I'd give you a little tour. So here's my garden. As I enter here, I've done a little flower bed here, which has really taken off this year. I had a little bird bath hidden in there. It's just about been overtaken by plants and cosmos and sunflowers that were volunteers from last year's. As you may know, once you have sunflowers, you'll always have sunflowers if you let them. Over here, I've just got the last of the summer lettuce. I've got some new ones coming, but this was the last of my batch. It was a wonderful red oak lettuce leaf this year. Of course, you can see my carrots in here are looking very full, and I'm about to dig some of those. And my favorite part here is, I don't know if you can see them here, but I've got my scarlet runners climbing here. Lots and lots of beans this year, but my scarlet runners are lots of fun because the hummingbirds love these. And so I regularly, as I'm working in my garden, will hear the hummingbirds go buzzing by my head. And also the finches. I have lots of pairs of goldfinches that frequent the area, and they're often in and out of the garden, as well as chickadees. And that's another advantage to me letting my sunflowers grow a little wild in my garden. You can see them kind of everywhere throughout, but it allows my birds and several different varieties of bees to come and enjoy the garden. My tomatoes went a little crazy this year. They're not so many turning green, which is very typical of our area, but they have done very well. So I'll bring them in green and get them to ripen up indoors this year. I had a wonderful showing this year of my, what do you call them? Sweet William is what they're called. I had a couple of rows of those. I have come every year, and when they are blooming in late June, they are just gorgeous. This is something I've used this year, is these cloches or covers for my brassicas. I've got them on my kale to keep the aphids out. I've also got them on this side for my cabbages. My cabbages have just loved that, and that has, in general, kept the cabbage moth out. The cabbage moth just loves to get in there, lay its eggs, and then you have little caterpillars. Just not a fun time. But occasionally you find one that's managed to find its way underneath the cover, and you need to chase them out. I've just about finished up my onions this year, but my leeks are looking quite spectacular. I'm looking forward to picking some of those. And of course they are covered with the sunflowers here. I leave a lot at this end because, as you can see, this big pine tree in behind me allows the chickadees to come and sit in the pine tree and just go back and forth and help themselves to the seeds in the garden. So even when I've stripped everything else out of the garden, I will leave some of those sunflowers. Anyway, that's my garden, and in the spring I'm going to show you, hopefully from start to finish, how I'm doing this no-dig gardening on my 3-acre parcel here. Talk to you soon.